Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our health class for today, which is about Unit 9 Accidents and Prevention. We are going to talk about the different examples of accidents and the different ways on how to prevent. When you say prevent, how to stop. What are we going to do so that it will not happen?
Mm.
All right. Now, for the vocabulary words, we have accident. Can you say it? Accident
Accident
in Thai.
accident
อุบัติเหตุ
Next is prevention.
prevention
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 means,
การ
การ
ป้อง
ป้อง
กั
กัน
น
and the last one is blind.
blind
Blind means,
blind ตาบอ
ตาบ
ด
อด
Tanapat, turn off your microphone. When you say accident, it is something that we do not want to happen to us because accidents can cause damage to people, can cause injuries to people. It could hurt people, even animals also. When you say accident, it's something that happens suddenly. We do not expect it to happen. We do not think that it will happen. It just happens suddenly, and it's something bad that we don't want to happen. Prevention means something that we can do or something that we should not do. Okay, it's like something that is the correct thing to do, like the do's and don'ts. Remember, do's and don'ts, so that accidents will not happen. Next is blind. When you say blind, to people, you say blind if their eyes do not work properly. Maybe they
see
cannot see. Yes, they cannot see anything. Then you will call that person blind. It means the eyes don't work. But for our topic today, we have blind as a description or a word to describe a way, like a path. For example, the road or maybe the corner of your house or a place. Later, I will show you the example so you will understand.
ไม่ใช่นาเดชน์I am here
Okay. Now, our topic for today is accidents and prevention. First, let us read. Can you read the word in English and then in Thai? The first one is
Okay.
accident.
accident อุบัติเหตุ
accident อุบัติเห
Blind
ตุ
corner.
by
by
corner
color
มุมบอด
มุมบอด
Flammable.
flammable
flammable
Wi-Fi
Precaution.
Wi-Fi precaution
precaution
ข้อ
ข้อควรระวัง
Prevent.
prevent ป้องกัน
Slippery.
slippery
ลื่น
Throw away.
throw away ทิ้ง
Unattended.
unattended
ไม่ต้องใส่
ใส่
Okay, please turn off your microphone. When we say blind corner, this is what Teacher Danica is saying. When you say blind corner, it is a place where you cannot see. You may pass through this place or maybe this spot, and you cannot see what is on the other side, on the opposite side. You don't see if someone is coming from the other side, and that's a place where accidents usually happen. Flammable means it is very easy to catch fire. Precaution is like a warning sign. Like for example, don't run, the floor is wet. That is like a precaution. Or maybe do not touch, it is hot. It's like a warning sign, something that you see, something that you read, or maybe someone says, and you follow it so that you can avoid accidents. Throw away, you throw it in the bin. Slippery means it is wet. You can fall, you can trip. Unattended, when you say unattended, no one is watching over it. Like for example, unattended baby. It means no one is looking after the baby, no one is watching, no one is with the baby. The baby's alone. Or if you say unattended bag, it means your bag is there, You do not watch over your bag, you do not look over your bag, and you just leave it there without anyone. So let's start. What is an accident? An accident is an unexpected, unfortunate incident that results to damage or injury. When you say unexpected, you were not thinking that it will happen. You do not expect it. You do not think about it. It just happens. Unfortunate means it's sad. It's sad. Incident is a happening. It means it is a sad happening to your body, to you. What's that? Okay. It is something that suddenly happens that can result to damage or injury. When you say damage or injury, you could hurt your body. Something bad may happen to your body. For example, this one, a car accident. Maybe a car bumping into another car, or maybe a car bumping to you, or maybe to your bicycle while you are riding your bicycle, while you are walking across the street. That one is an accident. When you say injury, it is a damage to your body. There are many kinds of injuries that people could get from accidents. For example, cut. This one happens all the time. Maybe it is a cut from sharp things, like for example, sharp knife, sharp scissors, sharp cutter, or maybe when you just fall on the floor while you are running, or maybe you were holding something and then you bump into something and that object that you are holding cut your hand, your finger. Okay, that one is a cut. Usually when there's a cut, you will see blood coming out of your skin, right? That is a common accident that people get, common injury that people could get from accidents, especially kids. Another one is bruise. Do you know what's a bruise? This one doesn't have blood. It is not cut, but you will see your skin changes color. Sometimes it looks purple, sometimes black, sometimes green. That is bruise. You get bruise when you bump your muscle into something. Like for example, you bump your arm on the table very hard and then you hurt your arm. Then your muscles hurt, your blood gets hard, okay? And then you will see the color changes. That one is like blood when it gets hard, no? Because you bump it onto something. Next is broken bones. This one is also a major injury from accidents, from major accidents. You can break your legs, you can break your arm, your fingers, or even your back, your neck. Right? Next is head injury. Head injury means something hit your head, you bump your head, and then that could cause serious problems. You know, when you have head injury, you could have problems with talking, walking. Do you know the people who get into accidents and then later on they cannot speak anymore, they cannot talk anymore because of the head injury? Because everything is connected to your brain. If your brain gets damaged, some parts of your body, some parts of your body will not work properly anymore. Huh? Next, accidents can happen at any time and in any place. There are many examples of accidents that can happen. The first one is we could trip or fall when we go up and down the stairs. It means accident in the stairs. Maybe when you are climbing up or maybe going down the stairs. The reasons why we trip or fall from the stairs are sometimes we are not looking on the steps. Maybe we are busy playing with our phone or talking to our friends. Or maybe you wear the wrong shoes that are slippery or maybe hard to use when climbing the stairs. Maybe there is something on the stairs. Maybe there's a cat or maybe there's a toy on the stairs and you step on it because you did not see. That one can make you fall also. Or maybe you are not you are carrying something big, making it hard for you to see the stairs. No, that one is very dangerous because sometimes people fall from a high stairs and then directly falling down or maybe rolling over, and they could break their bones or hit their head, right? Some people even die when they fall from high stairs. Maybe they hit their head very hard, which is very dangerous. No? So what do we have to do when climbing up and down the stairs? We have to be careful.
Careful not watch the phone.
Yes. And also you hold onto the railings. You hold, right? If there's wood or metal here, you have to hold. Or that's why sometimes houses or some buildings, some places have, like this, like maybe it's a metal or maybe a plastic on the stairs so that it will not be slippery. They have like that. All right. Next is another accident is we could bump into someone when we run around the corner or when we run around a blind corner. When you say blind corner, it is a corner, okay, where you cannot see if there's someone on the opposite side, on the other side. You cannot see. Maybe someone is running, or maybe you are the one who's running, and then you did not know someone is coming from the other side. Then you will bump into each other, right? So that one can cause accidents too. You might fall. You might also hurt the other person. Or worse is maybe you are holding something sharp, or maybe the other person is holding something sharp and could cut your arm or or something heavy that will fall or drop on your feet, right? That could hurt you really bad. This one also applies to cars. For example, some cars turn, okay, on a curve, they turn and they did not know someone is coming also from the other side and they get into a car accident, right? So this one should be done carefully. Walking around a blind corner should be done carefully. You should not use your phone while walking. You should not run. What else? You have to carry things, hold things tightly, so if ever you bump into someone, you don't drop it on your feet, right? Next, another one is we could hurt ourselves when we exercise or play sports. Some sports need running, jumping, right? So that one could cause injuries, also accidents to the players. Also exercise, because sometimes we run, we jog, or we bend our body too hard and could hurt our muscles or our bones. Another one is if you use equipment like this that are very heavy and you might drop them on your feet. Maybe you run and you fall, right? Those are some accidents that can happen too. Another one is we could burn our skin when we play with fire or hot things. This one is very, very dangerous because you cannot just hurt yourself. You can also hurt the other people in your house. You could burn your entire house, right? That one should be done carefully. For example, cooking, touching hot things, right? Because we could burn our skin. We could hurt ourselves, right? Next is
Yes.
some accidents may lead to danger. It means we could hurt ourselves. That's why we must always know and follow preventions to avoid having accidents. It means we should know what are the things that we should do and should not do to avoid having accidents. First is do not run on wet or slippery surfaces. When you walk and you see a sign, or maybe you see that the floor is wet, you should stop running. You should walk carefully. Also, it is good to wear the correct shoes, right? Because it's much more slippery if you walk with your bare feet if you don't have shoes, right?
Yes.
This one is also dangerous because you might bump your head, right? When you fall, or maybe
Yes.
break some bones. Another one is do not play on the bed. Some kids like to jump up and down the bed, which is also dangerous because you might fall. And when you fall, you might break your bones or hit your head. So, bed is for lying down, for sleeping, not like a trampoline where you can jump. Next is do not jump or run while going up and down the stairs. Do not use your phone. Okay, wear nice shoes, comfortable shoes, and safe shoes when climbing up and down the stairs. And also you can hold someone or you can hold the railings. The railings is the one like this, okay, where you
Mm-hmm.
hold when climbing up and down the stairs. And also some people like to do this. They climb like two steps at a time. Two steps at a time. Or from the top they jump and they jump, right? Some people even slide on the railings, right? That one is
Yeah.
a no-no. Next, do not run around a blind corner. The blind corner, we should always walk carefully. Maybe you stop what you are doing. For example, if you are using your phone, you should stop walking, right? We have to walk carefully all the time. Next, do not play near the road. This one is a major accident. It's a very scary accident because roads have many cars. Maybe you are riding your bike or you are playing beside the street and the ball rolled over and you run to get it and a car comes and bumps you, right? We should play in a safe place. Like for example, we can play in the basketball court, in the football field, or maybe inside your house, not beside a road. Next is do not stay near the door. This is also a common accident. People standing near the door, or maybe you are going to use the door to open the door, and someone also is opening the door from the other side, and it bumps you, or maybe you hurt your feet, right? Or maybe even hurt your finger. Maybe you close the door, you slam the door too hard, and you hurt your finger, right? We should always do our activities or stay in the safe spot, safe place. All right. Now, if for example, so there there will be a time that we might have some accidents. When the time comes that you get into an accident, what do we have to do? Of course, we have to apply the correct first aid on the affected area. When you say first aid, you you treat your wounds. You do something before help arrives. You should do something to to lessen the pain and also stop the blood maybe or just clean the affected area like this. Use a first aid kit and then maybe wash your cut, put some ointment or cream to clean it, and then wrap it. Also, it is good to ask someone for help, especially your parents or maybe your teachers, grandparents, who could help you in doing the correct first aid and also maybe to give you some medicine or maybe to call for an ambulance. And the last one is we have to go to a doctor to make sure that we are okay, to 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 ask the doctor to check our body thoroughly, and so that the doctor can help us fix our injuries, help cure our injuries, clean it, and maybe, for example, if you break your bone, the doctor has to do something with it. The doctor has to wrap your leg or your arm so that the injury will heal, so that you will feel better. And also for the doctor to give you the correct medicine, because we cannot just drink any medicine that we like, right? We have to ask the doctor to tell us which ones to take. All right. So, there are many other accidents that can happen in our everyday lives, but those are just some. All right. So, let me show you more examples using the video for today.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now let us go to our Bluket game for today. And maybe
Okay.
we can have a quizzes if we have time.
Uh-huh.
Go
For
fit.
the Bluket, it's easy. Can you see?
Yes.
You're just going to say if
I
it's
can see.
is it an emergency? Emergency means
True.
there's an accident.
Hmm?
Yes, right? This
Yes.
one,
True.
emergency.
Yes.
Yes, it means
True.
accident. Is it an accident?
Mm-hmm.
This one you cannot
Four.
drink on
No.
your own. You cannot drink on your own.
Four.
Fire. Okay, easy.
Okay. It's so easy.
So what are we going to choose?
Go Chris.
Go quit. Go quit. Go quit.
Go Chris. Go Chris. Go Chris. Go Chris.
Okay,
Go
go
Chris. Go
Chris.
Chris. Yay.
Go quit.
I love go Chris. I
จะ
love
ได้ขโมยเงินเพื่อน
ชอบขโมยเจ้าชอบขโมยเงินเพื่อนแล้วเขาก็ชอบขโมย
And go.
เย้
823091.
Okay. Eight, 2309991. 8, 2. Eight, 2, 3, 0, 9, 1.
แล้วคุณแล้วก็ไม่
เจ้าพูดเสียงดังๆเราไม่ได้ยิน
แล้วเขาต้องพูดด้วยเหรอ
อย่าพูดเลยที่เขาแชร์หน้าจอไว้ ก็แค่ไปใส่สองหน้าจอนี่แหละนี่เขาใช้สองหน้าจออยู่
Faster join now.
I'm join นะ
โอ้โอเคไม่น่าจะเป็น
Okay. No.
Faster, there are still 9 students.
8 2 3
I want to be a dog.
Teacher, I don't see.
Link,
Yes.
There. 10 players. Faster. We don't have time anymore. I will click start now. You can join. Yes.
พี่ชื่อ
You can join even if you're late. Okay, you can still join.
I don't have internet
And go.
okay
Okay.
what is oh
Yes.
okay
Okay. Yay.
เข้าไม่ทัน
แต่งตัวเดิมทุกทีเลยคนเล่นแล้วเรา
เหตุเพราะจำไอดีไม่ได้
ID
This is the ID here.
82309จบ
มันเข้าไม่ได้แล้ว มันเริ่มไปแล้วมันไม่ได้แล้ว
เข้าได้
ไม่ได้ มันบอกว่า เกมเริ่มแล้วเข้าไม่ได้แล้ว
เข้าได้ทำไมฉันเข้าได้ล่ะ
มันกันเลยฉันไม่ได้
ฉันเข้าไม่ได้ไอดีฉันเขียนถูกแล้วอะไรฉันก็ทำถูกแล้วเข้าไม่ได้
5 minutes. 4 minutes.
พอไม่ได้ก็นั่งดูเพื่อนๆเล่นไป
เล่นเกมรอแล้วกัน เล่นเกมรอ
ทีมรอและที่เชื่อให้ทำใบงานนี่คือรีบๆกับเกมเลย
ยังไงก็ได้เสร็จภาษาไทยยังไม่ได้ทำเลย
Quiet, 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 quiet.
ที่ฉันทำเกือบเสร็จแล้วอะ
Quiet. Four minutes. Two minutes, 30 seconds. 1 minute 50 seconds. One minute. One minute, 10 seconds. Twenty seconds. Three, two, one. And we have our winners. We have Nadek, Ate Kun, and Visita na po na. Good.
ธนพร
Okay, now let us go to our live worksheet for today. Can you see?
yes
yes
Mhm.
เอา
We have
เอา
injuries, accidents, blind, care, wet. Number 1. Blank can happen at any time and in any place.
accidents
Accidents. Some accidents can cause. What can happen? You can have
then
in
in
injuries.
in
We should do activities
with care
care. Do not run around a blind corner. Do
Blind
not
corner.
run on
wait
wet
on
or
wet.
slippery surfaces. True or false? Accidents can lead to danger.
true
True. After an accident, we should check for injuries and apply first aid.
true
True. We should run while going up and down the stairs.
false
It's good to play and jump on the bed.
false
Accidents are fun.
false
And finish.
finish
แล้วเดี๋ยวนี้
There's the link.